Hey gang, here with a new video, fresh off of our family vacation to Walt Disney World. As you can see, I'm looking a little bit red from our vacation. Always applying sunscreen, but with this fair skin, July did not do me any favors. That being said, this video is going to be a review of the Tomorrowland Terrace Dessert Party. We splurged this time with our little guy. We actually hadn't done the Magic Kingdom Nighttime Spectacular on his other trips, just because we would hit the park early and still try to maintain his normal bedtime. But this trip, we celebrated his 5th birthday while we were there. We were also with our extended family, my in-laws, so there was 9 of us all together. So this felt like the right time to really take in that Nighttime Spectacular at the Magic Kingdom. And we decided that our splurge was going to be the Tomorrowland Terrace Dessert Party. Now, when I say splurge, I do mean it is a little pricey. It's $69 per adult and $41 per child under 10. So, depending on your family, that's a pretty hefty bill. For 9 of us, it was a lot, and that includes all your taxes. But with a multi-generational family, with little ones starting from the age of 5 all the way into our grandparents in their 70s, the idea of trying to land a spot on Main Street before the fireworks, before the castle show, and hold that spot for a long time and keep everybody happy and on a hot night seemed like a nightmare. I really wasn't looking forward to that, so I convinced everybody to do the dessert party, and they were a little dubious about it at first, but once we got there, any hesitations about that were quickly swept away. I honestly can say I will never do the nighttime show without a dessert party. It was that awesome. So here are the perks. Obviously, you're not trying to get a spot on Main Street like an hour before the spectacular. You're not pushing and shoving with everybody else. You're not standing there or sitting on a cement curb. So those are all huge perks for paying the price. But the dessert party is really cool. It really is. There's so much to eat there. We didn't actually have dinner at all. We had a late lunch. We had like a 2:15 reservation at Be Our Guest, so by the time we got out of there, it was almost 3:30. So we did have a late lunch. We snacked a little bit on popcorn and things like that. But there were some savory options at the dessert party. They had really good spring rolls. They had some spinach artichoke dip. Some people reviewed that and said that they didn't like that it was cold. But it is a cream cheese dip. It didn't bother me that it was cold. For some reason, my in-laws absolutely loved the Swiss cheese on the cheese platter. I mean, they couldn't stop talking about it. I'm not a huge Swiss cheese fan. But apparently, if you are, it was very good. But there was a cheese platter as well, and crackers and things like that. So there were some savory options to get you started. And then, of course, all of the desserts. There were chocolate dipped strawberries that were really cute, that had like a gold stamp on them that said Tomorrowland Terrace Dessert Party. There was, there was also fresh fruit. There was a pineapple surprise, which was like pineapples and cream. There was a strawberry tart. There was macarons. There was cookies. A make your own sundae station. There was women making s'mores like on the spot. Just a lot of desserts. More than we could sample, I think. And then there was beverages. There was hot coffees, teas, hot chocolate, sparkling cider, which the kiddos loved. They came in like plastic champagne glasses, and the kiddos thought it was like so cool to be toasting with something that looked like champagne. And then there was a whole bunch of fruit juices and milk and things like that. But it was really lovely. It was a nice setup. Definitely, my father-in-law, who's a grump, who doesn't like anything, loved everything that there was on offer there. He went up 3 or 4 times. Everybody enjoyed the food in my party of 9, it's hard to keep everybody happy in a big group. It wasn't too crowded. They had it separated. If you've been to Tomorrowland Terrace, for their quick service, there's like 2 levels. So it was separated into 2 different levels to keep, crowding down and make sure that there wasn't a long line at the buffet. The kiddos, of course, because they were amped up and eating a lot of sugar, they were running around, and there was plenty of space for them to do that without driving people crazy. They also had a photo pass photographer coming around, and they got some really sweet photos of the kids. And then when you were ready, you got escorted out into the hub, and we didn't do the sit down. We went in with the standing, but you still sat down in the hub grass right in front of the castle, which is actually astroturf, which is good because it rained earlier that day and it wasn't wet by the time we sat down. And it wasn't crowded. There was plenty of room to spread out, to get a seat. The kiddos could still run around again without driving everybody crazy because there's plenty of space. They had their bubble wands and glow bracelets, and they interacted with other kids. And then when the show started, we had a beautiful view of the fireworks and the castle show, and it was comfortable. Again, I think it can't be overstated how important it is that those kids had space to play and have fun, which when you're sitting on Main Street trying to hold a spot is really hard to do. For us, absolutely worth the price. And now that I've done it, I won't do it any other way. I would absolutely have to do a dessert party every single time. It was pretty great and absolutely worth the price. So if there's anything on your trip that you're debating about what to splurge on, I would absolutely recommend splurging on a dessert party. Whether it's the Magic Kingdom one, there's dessert parties at Epcot for Frozen Ever After and Illuminations. There's dessert parties at Hollywood Studios. There's a Star Wars one with the Galactic Knights. They really are, they do seem expensive, but you get all of the food that you can eat. And you get that premium view, which you can't beat. Definitely worth the price. So that's my review of the Tomorrowland Terrace Dessert Party. If you guys have any questions or want some more information on that, hit me up in the comments, or you can always send me an email. Links to my blog and social media accounts are included. And that's all I have for you guys right now. See you real soon.